So here I am in my garage giving you an e-bike update. I think this is the first video I've posted after the 27-mile ride, which the e-bike is still running great. I rode it to work and back for the entire work week without charging it, and based on some calculations that I saw online, I haven't done my own, but it cost me about 5 cents to charge the battery. So getting to work and back on 5 cents is pretty amazing, especially with, not having to pedal and expending my own energy. So I'm still pleased with this e-bike. It's running great. I am making a few updates, so let me show you those right now. I'm not done yet, so once I get this thing all put back together, then I'll post another video because I want to keep you guys informed on the journey. So check this out. I added a new handlebar. As you can see, it's raised up from the old one. Let me show you the old one here, just so you can, I can do a before and after too. So that's the old handlebar. There's a before and after. I've also added some brakes. I got the front brakes installed. This is a little short for the new brakes. I'm no bike mechanic, so you can criticize me all you want here. I'll take it with a grain of salt. But I didn't want to clip off my ends. I could go buy some new cable ends here. This is from the old brake setup where you run the brake line through that hole, where with these Shimano brakes you just clamp it through with a bolt. So I'll probably clip these off and then add a brake line, and then I don't know, maybe see if I can find a longer dirt guard here. That would just make sense. But I got these Shimano brakes. Here they are. This is the box for the rear brakes, which I am putting together right now. I have the brakes taken off, but I've run into a bit of a problem. This bolt right there seems to be rusted in. So I'll show you the brakes before, and then here's the brakes after. Also, based on a comment from my last video, someone said I needed a bell. So I added a bell. That's gonna help out on the trails. The thing runs pretty quiet, and the feedback was that you run at a quicker speed than most bikes, which is true. I noticed that on my ride, so this bell is necessary. I did add new grips. They seem to be a little bit more comfortable. The whole reason I raised up the handlebars was to make the ride more comfortable too, because when you have the throttle and you're pushing your thumb down, if you're sitting on top of your hand, your thumb really gets cranked down there. So I'm hoping you can sit back and use the throttle that way, and it will be easier on your thumb so they don't get fatigued, because one thing this bike doesn't have is cruise control. Let me show you what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna buy a waterproof box. I did have the pool noodle along here, but it just looked kind of dumb, so I'm gonna buy a waterproof box, fasten it on here, put all the cables inside, seal up the top as I run the cables down through it. One thing that's pretty cool is that my buddy, I'll show him, and he's the one who repaired the battery. There he is. And I also ran into him when I was doing my range test right here. Now he has built his own e-bike off of a beach cruiser. So let me show you that. That's some like, holy cow. I have brakes. This is comfy. I like this. This is my friend Tyler's bike. He decided to go with the rear motor. What's the brand on it?
It's like
It's upside down.
something mark.
Voila-Mart. Nice. Here's his battery. How many volts is the battery?
48.
48 volts. And 15 amp hours. 1,000 watt motor. Put on a cruiser. His actually has more features than mine. He has a twist throttle like a motorcycle, but he also has this awesome LCD screen with different modes, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know exactly.
You can hook a light to it, and he's gotten it to spin up to 45 miles an hour.
I don't have any brakes right now, so
you're limited on test rides. Not all set up yet, but once he gets it all ready to go, we're gonna go for a cruise. His battery is a 48 volt battery, 1,000 watt rear motor, which will be fun to see the difference between my front motor and his rear motor. His battery runs about 15 amp hours, I think. Mine's 20. So we're gonna do a range test and see what the difference is. He should get about 3/4 of the range that I get, but we'll see. You never know. So I'm excited for that, to have a cruising buddy. Anyway, just thought I'd update you on my video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.